What's up, guys? Yesterday we had an 8-1 day. I gave away 2 winners, 1 loser yesterday, but overall picture in the VIP was 8-1 day. Massive wins. I'm going to show you all the receipts for that, and then I'm going to give you guys one very strong play in baseball for today. So on yesterday, I gave away 3 plays. One of them was the Pistons. I just said take them straight up. They ended up winning the game right there. And then I said take the Cubs on the first half, which is the first 5 innings. They ended up having like 8-0 in the first 5 innings. The other guys did end up scoring, but overall it was a very easy win. We had some stolen bases over here. So this is a 2-leg parlay. I took the Thunder straight up, and then I was actually going to try to get 2 of these guys on the stolen bases, but this guy was voided. Overall, it was still a win. Another stolen base parlay right there, and then one guy to get 1 hit. He ended up getting that hit. I took this one live, which was the Cubs and the Guardians. Once I saw that right before there were bases loaded, I took the Cubs with the Guardians, and that hit. Another 1 hit right there with the Thunder. Pistons, I took this one live as well, and then this is the one that lost. That's the one that I gave away that lost. So overall 2-1 in the free picks, 8-1 in the VIP. Was a massive overall day. So now I created this tool. This was one of the first tools that I created, which was the line move tool. It's inside the sharp edge, and basically what it does, it just gives you the reasoning why you should be looking at this play. So for example, right here it says the Pirates started as underdogs. They're currently favorite, so that moved 3 points over from the spread. I'm not liking that game, but it is telling you should be looking at it. The Marlins, it started at 120, it went to a 127. Again, I don't like that game either. The one I do like is the Phillies. They went from a 182 to a 199. So you can see it moved 17 points. Now this happened earlier. This was the Giants. It went from a 122 to a 102. So it actually dropped in the other favor. So one of the plays that that I do like is the Phillies. You might want to take a look at that one. That's not the one I'm giving away here. The one I'm giving away for today is going to be the Cubs. If we go to the Cubs right here, we're going to click on it into the game. Yesterday they won very easily for us, like I mentioned. So they're right back over here. They're going to be in Texas now. There is a little bit of wind. It's not going to affect it too much. So the overall picture is that the line is kind of stuck at a 135 because it went back up to a 135. The money and the bets are all over the Cubs, and the line is stuck. So normally what happens is that if there was some resistance, the line would be pushed away from the Cubs or in favor of the Cubs. In this case, it's 80+% of the money and the bets is coming in on the Cubs, and it's stuck right there. So that's actually a good sign if you're looking at the Cubs. Now we're going into win probability 57%. Ben Brown is pitching for the Cubs, which is a high ERA, but overall he does tend to 50-50 chance that he's going to win the game overall when he pitches. He's a A- grade overall. He is considered an A- grade, even though the ERA is a little bit high. Now we're looking at Texas. This guy Rocker, you can see he's only won 1 game. ERA is 4.94, and he's considered a B- grade. Now to top it off is that the Cubs have a decent bullpen today. So does the Texas, but Chicago does beat them slightly. On top of that, the very big indication is the OPS. That means on base percentage. I said this yesterday, they're one of the top 10 teams, and these guys are bottom 10 teams. On top of that, look at the runs scored per game. They're scoring almost 6 runs per game compared to 3 runs per game. Their batting average is much higher just in general for the entire team. So overall, these guys are going to demolish the Texas pitcher, which is a Rocker. I'm not going to get into all the rest of the details, but just look at this overall picture. You can see the overall picture is A- grade versus a C+ grade. The offense is A-, and then the defense is B+. So overall, they're just a better team, and I really do like the Cubs, especially with the what do you call it, the odds being so close to the -130. So here's all the rest of the plays that I threw out in the VIP this morning. You can see there's 3 batter props right there. There's 3 parlays right here, and then one of them is for today's game in basketball, and then some more baseball stuff over here. So the one play I will give you, if you want access to all of this, go to the pinned comment or check out the 1 day, 1 week, or 1 month VIP. All right, guys, again, it was an 8-1 day. I gave away 2 winners, 1 loser yesterday, so 2-1 in the free picks. Make sure you haven't gotten into free picks. Go to the link in the description, click on free picks. Also, if you want to check us out for VIP, we offer 1 day passes, 1 week pass, and 1 month pass. Also, check out that tool that I showed you, the Sharp Edge. You can get that for free for 7 days if you include, and we're including the Discord in there as well. So make sure to check all that stuff out. Give us a chance in the VIP. I really appreciate you guys. Let's have another great day.